Okay, hello and welcome back. Yes, I started my introduction using the Caudalie cream, and that is beautiful. It has such a nice fragrance. I put that on my face first as the moisturizer, and then of course I use this Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I love this one. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I'm gonna put a little on my hand so you can see. It looks like a thick gel, right here. So you can see it's thick and it just evens out the skin, and it makes it like imagine if your snow turned to ice, and that's what it's like. It's makes it very easy to move over and makes it kind of slick. And it doesn't take much to put on to get it all over your whole face, and I think it's one of my favorite primers to date. Pretty much one of my favorite primers. Now, another one of my favorite products to use is this IT Cosmetics. I love the IT Cosmetics, and this is the Bye Bye Foundation with moisturizer. The reason I like this so much is what it says at the last two words, with moisturizer. I love having a moisturizer in my foundation. Now, I have my brush that I can put it on with. That's my foundation brush, which I really love. Or I could use this sponge. So I think we're going to start out today with using the sponge on. Move a little closer there. How's that? I'm going to use the sponge and see how that drops the foundation in for me. Right here and up here. I think it was last year or a couple of years ago, CoverGirl came out with the foundation with Olay moisturizer. I love that one. I went through that bottle really fast because it was like when you put it on, it wasn't like you were putting on heavy cakey makeup. It was just really nice. It covered my face so nicely and moisturized it at the same time. Now you can see, look at this, you see how I just put one small amount on my skin, not too much, and can you see how it covers all the redness and any of the dark spots that I have on my skin? And look at that. Look how it evened out my skin tone. See how soft, much softer that is, and looks much nicer. And it doesn't take much. Now I'm saying I use this much, and I think the reason that I use a little more than some of the girls you see on the YouTube is because even though my skin doesn't look porous, it is very porous. And so I think it takes in a little more than if your skin isn't porous. So it's a pretty good amount that I have to put on here to cover my face fully. But being that I'm older, it doesn't work for me to use a powder, a setting powder, because the setting powder zaps the moisture out of my skin. Now I have tried the setting powder with a moisturizer in it. It's a little bit better, and that one I might be able to use a little bit when the summer months come, but in general it will just zap my skin and make me have fine lines and wrinkles that are accentuated even with the one with moisturizer. And so that didn't work so well for me. So what I try to do is have a good amount of moisture on my skin, and then as I put on my foundation, make sure that it's moist and that it's all even, because you know sometimes when you use setting powder, that'll help you even out your skin. It'll do it really good. It'll even it out for you. And cover up any spots you've missed, or help you find a spot that you've missed and cover it up. So in general, I like to take the hair off my face, and I'll be doing that in the next couple of days. I don't use a dry razor. I use the little machine. I'll bring it next time I do a video, and I'll show you how I remove the hair off my skin. But I do it very gently and very slowly. I did not do well with the dry razor at all. It was kind of like a facial burn for me, so I could not use that. Okay, now I think I got most of my foundation on. Got it on my forehead and on here. Okay, so next, I'll be back in just a minute. What I do next is, you know the drill. I don't want to spend a lot of time or waste your time. So what I do is I get my foundation on, and I wanted to show you the foundation because isn't it great how just a little bit of makeup covers my skin and your skin too, and will even it out, and it will give you a very pretty look. Even just this, if I just wanted to go out like this, my look has been elevated just by using this foundation. And it has moisturizer, so it's not going to be intensifying my age spots or any wrinkles. I'll be 69 pretty soon, getting close to 70. So I feel like I'm okay. I haven't used any Botox or any fillers. Not that I wouldn't like to. I could probably use some fillers over here. But anyway, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to jump off the camera. Not really jump. But I'm going to come off the camera and I'll put my brows on and I'll prime my eyes. And we'll be all ready to do the eye look because that's what we're going to do next, okay? All right, so hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, welcome back. So as you can see, I got my brows on, and then I got out this beautiful Fenty palette. I just want to give a shout out because on my Boxycharm and my Boxylux, I got the most beautiful Fenty products ever. I got this beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's called the Moroccan palette. Oh, how beautiful is this? And then I got a beautiful lipstick. Check out this lipstick. Look at that. That's so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out my video, and I'm going to use the Fenty products that I got in my box to show you how beautiful this palette is. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add some white to the inner corner of my eye right here. And I'm going to do it on the other side over here. And you can see I put down some lavender that I had in one of my other palettes. But I want to show you that with this Fenty palette, we have the best colors. One of the things I really like about this Fenty palette is it's got some great transition colors in here that I'll be using. I can see I can be using these transition colors for a long time. They are just beautiful. Now let me show you what the ones they are. Okay, in this palette, towards the bottom, I've got these great browns down here. You see that? So I think I'm going to start with the lighter brown and work up to the darker brown for my transition and my crease. And then we got to make my my eyeliner. We have to put that on, and we need to use a little more lavender on my eyes, and I'm going to show you just what I have to use for that. All right, so now we're going to take a little brush like this. I think that might be a little bit too big for what I'm intending to do right now. Let's try the smaller brush, okay? Now, I'm going to go into the lighter brown right at the bottom here. Oh, I just love this color. Wait till you see how nice it comes off on my skin. I absolutely love this. And see how nice it goes with my colors and my brow color. So let's go back in the crease again and try to work our way up. and out from the crease. Oh, this, I just love this color. All right. Are you loving this color like me? I think it's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at how it blends so nicely. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color, and the blending ability is absolutely unbeatable. Look at that. That came out so nice. Okay, now let's do the left eye. And again, I'm going to start in the crease, as you can see right here in the crease, and I'm going to work my way up like this. And I'm gonna make myself a desired look to make my eye open up. Just like this. You see I'm getting my eye to open up more. Isn't that nice the way it looks? I just love it. I love this color brown with the lavender. That's what I'm loving. It's the ability of these two colors to look wonderful together. It's really nice. All right, like that. Okay, I got that done. Now, as you can see, I need to bring it down a little bit lower here and just kind of carve out that eye look. Just kind of carve it out, just like I want it to look. Just like right there. Okay, and we'll do the other eye, and I'm just gonna carve it out right there. Now, one of the nice things I got in my Fenty palette, besides all this, is an illuminating, okay, look at that, it's lavender. Let's get it on a brush and see how, if I can get this to come off the brush and do really good. That one's too small. And do really, really good as an eye topper. Let's see how it looks. I might have to use my finger to see if it comes off. Okay, can you see that? It will just illuminate the eye right there, and it'll give it, oh yeah. See that? See how I'm not going to use a brush for it. I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to come over here and apply it right there. And then I'm going to take my finger and apply it right over here. That is so pretty. All right. That is just beautiful. Okay, now, what else I'm going to do is I want to highlight right over here with this. And I'm going to add a blush on top of it, but this is going to be one of my underlying colors in the highlight that I'm doing. How do you like that as an eye color? I think it's just beautiful. Really pretty. Now, I'm going to need a little darker lavender, and I found a little darker lavender in this palette that I have from Beauty Treats. So, I'm going to take the little darker color, and I'm going to put it on the outer edge of my top lash. Let's see how it looks when we do this. Oh yeah, really pretty. See how that works? You just do like a V, down and up. And then it'll blend in really nice. And then we can use some of it on the lower lash too. Oh, okay, just like that. See how pretty that comes out? It's just beautiful. Okay, I just love the way that's coming out. It's so pretty. Okay, that is just beautiful. Now, on my lower lash, I want to go a little lighter, and I want to use a brush just like this. Let's see if I can swipe the color off of this brush, because this is just exactly the brush I want to use for my lower lash. Okay, so let's go in and see how this lavender comes out. That one's pretty nice. It's a little less dark than the other one, and this is a little bit more. Let's see if we can get it on here. Okay, that looks nice on the lower lash. Let's try this eye. Lower lash. I can see it's working really nice. Okay, now let's add some more of the dark color here to the lower lash. Just like that. Okay, now with this side a little bit more. All right, and some down here on the lower lash. I'm going to darken it up just a little bit and give it a little more definition. Oh, it's going to look pretty. All right, so I got that on. Now sometimes when I'm getting ready to finish off my medicine, my makeup, and I want to have everything look blended, I'm just going to take this blending brush and just use this a little bit to blend out any areas that I think are not mixed in nice, just like that, and wipe off any excess. And then what I'll do sometimes is I'll take one of these little pads and I'll just go over my skin lightly, and I'll touch up and get any excess makeup off, just like that, and just kind of clean it up a bit. So next, let's try some blush here, and then we'll go back and finish off the eyes. But I thought this blush was so pretty, and this came in my Boxycharm, and it's the prettiest light pink blush. It's very light. It just has like a little essence of the pink color. Let's see how it comes out. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. I like that because it has a very natural look to it, which is really nice. Let's get some more on this side. Okay, and then what we're going to do is a little bit up here along my nose and down here. Oh, that is just so pretty, right? Okay. So now you say, okay, you have to finish off your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go back in and I'm going to finish off my eyes a little bit and put my lashes on. I put the purple underneath so you could see it coming out from underneath. Okay, and we need to do some bronzer, and I'm going to pop my eyelashes on and I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. We're just about done. Okay, I'm glad you came back and to see the finished product here. All right, so as I said before, I got this beautiful lipstick from the Fenty collection. It's so beautiful. And it's so moisturizing for my lips. It's just beautiful. And of course I love the way it's made. It's just so pretty. All right, and classy. I was gonna say classy. So also I got my lashes on, and when I got my lashes on, for my bottom lashes, I put a little eyeliner on over the purple eyeshadow, and I put on my Kayla faux mink lashes. Okay, now on the blush, I grabbed the blush from the Edit, and it's really a beautiful, beautiful pink blush. I'll show you right here. So I had this blush and I put that on. Look at that pink. See how that all goes? Oh, so nice. Okay, now if I wanted to like brush up my makeup a little bit, what I could do is, I have my little Avon palette that I use, this one right here. Do you see under my eyes how the makeup kind of got worn off a little bit? So I just take my finger and I go in with this concealer and I just run it along the eye like that. And see how nice that does? It just wakens up the eye a little bit. And it's not a lot, it's just a little dab on my finger. And it can and it will just kind of go into the skin. Just like that. And see, it kind of awakens the look a little bit without making me look dried out. So anyway, in conclusion, I think I love the Fenty products. I love the lipstick. It's so creamy and moisturizing. I absolutely love the Fenty highlighter because what I did was I put this on my cheeks even after I had my blush on, and look what a pretty look it gives you. It's really nice. And first, you know, just try it on your hand. See its consistency. See how much color it gives you. It's a really nice highlighter. And of course, this couldn't be more beautiful. I just love the packaging on this. It's so pretty. I love all the colors, and I especially love the transition colors in here. I'm gonna be pulling out this palette for quite a few looks because in all these, with all these browns, I'm gonna have some great transition colors. And look, I mean, I could just start, I don't know where I would end, but I would just start doing one color after another. You could do the coral, you could do the pink, you could do the blue, you could do the beige. I mean, there's so many beautiful colors in here. So with that in mind, I just say thank you for Fenty for providing Boxycharm or BoxyLuxe with the most beautiful products. You know, sometimes you get products that nobody else wants. But I was so happy when I saw this fuchsia because a lot of times we get the nude colors. Well, that's fine. But if you ever want to add color, you know, this is so nice. And I can't tell you how many times us lovers of pink use fuchsia. And if you wanted, you could use this to do a color that'd be lighter in the center. And this fuchsia color is just beautiful. And the lilac too for the eyes, and the lilac for the illuminator. It kind of all goes together. And I thought it was such a great color scheme. Everything in every eye color in this palette looks really interesting. So with that in mind, I did put some bronzer on, and you know I use the Physicians Formula bronzer. I just love the fragrance in that. And then after I did that, I did my blush with the Edit pink, really pink, pretty pink. I loved it. And so this put my look together, and so I hope you like it. I hope you'll come back and we'll do more makeup. So tomorrow, let's do the Fenty palette again, and let's come up with another color scheme that we can use. Because all the colors in there are beautiful, they're luminous, and I could do so many different looks. I just love when I get a palette that has beautiful rich colors like that does. Okay everybody, so I hope you're having a great day. I hope we have better news every day about the virus, and I hope if you're staying home, you'll tune in and watch my videos, okay? So from then, I'm just gonna say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow on my next video, okay? So you stay well, stay in the house if you can, and keep yourself busy at home. I know I've been doing a lot of organization and decluttering, and that is a good thing. So if you have time, go ahead around your house and just make it sparkle. Put things away that you don't want to be out, and eliminate some things. Give things to Goodwill. Maybe someone who is less privileged than you could use some of the things you have around your house you're not using, and that'll make you feel good, right? All right then. So I say sayonara, fortnight right now, and I'll see you in my next video.